rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Go Lakers!
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Big Baby here, man, host of Big Baby Sports, man. I got a very special guest, man, Josh Rosen as Skip Bayless, man. You've seen his Twitter. He does impersonate Skip Bayless, Nick Wright, Marv Albert, so much more, man. But today it's going to be Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless, man, welcome to Big Baby Sports.
It is great to be here, Big Baby. I've heard great things about your podcast, so let's get started.
Let's get started, man. So how do you feel about LeBron's chances of winning the title this season with the Lakers?
In the end, you know it, and I know it, and I try to tell LeShannon Sharp every day that as much as I appreciate LeBron James's longevity in this league, he is not winning another championship. Not as long as Russell Westbrook is on that team.
Yeah, man, it's to me personally, I feel like the Lakers are going to win the title this year. You have LeBron, AD, back healthy, Westbrook. I know they didn't have the chemistry last year, but I feel like Darvin Ham's going to bring them together. I feel like Darvin Ham's going to get these guys going, man. But overall, like, do you feel like, what do you see from this Laker team this upcoming season?
You know, I think the over-under is, I don't know, like 50 wins. I think they're going to be under that, though. I got to be honest. Do I think they can make the playoffs? Yes, I do. But in the end, I don't see them anything more than maybe a 6 seed in the West. I just don't see it.
I see the Lakers are going to be top 3 at least. You know, I feel like LeBron's hungrier than ever. He's going to prove the doubters wrong. He's going to prove the hate wrong. You know, he's going to prove Skip Bayless wrong. You know what I mean?
You say that about LeBron, but what about the rest of his team? You've got Anthony Davis, who is more fragile than, I don't know, Cottonelle.
Yeah, man. But we'll see, man. We'll see what the Lakers team does. But what I want to see from this Laker team is competitiveness this year. I want to see LeBron be more like, there's times, and you say it too, you know, Skip Bayless, that he passes up in the clutch. But there's times where he needs to say, give me the ball and get out of my way. You know, you never would see Kobe do that or Jordan, man.
That is just a flat-out lie. Baloney. Michael Jeffrey Jordan would never pass up a game-winning shot.
Yeah, I know. But, like, as far as – but Jordan sometimes did pass Steve Kerr down the stretch in the finals. So –
he did a couple times, and he made the right choice.
Yeah, he did too. But sometimes LeBron passes it too for the open shot too to be a team player. But I know sometimes a lot of people in the media would be like, "Oh, LeBron scared of the big moment." You know, Skip Bayless says it himself too on Undisputed with LeShannon Sharp. But LeShannon Sharp, you know, keeps it real too.
And you know who my favorite team is? The San Antonio Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a little bit of a downturn right now, but we owned you guys for many years.
Yeah, the Spurs are a great team organization, man. I like the battles of Tim Duncan, like Kobe, Shaq, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili. I like that battle, man. But I feel like this year the Lakers are going to destroy the Spurs this year. They're going to rebuild.
The Lakers are going to be rebuilding for the next decade.
No, they're not. Unless LeBron, you know, I know LeBron re-signed with the Lakers this offseason, man. Like, I feel like him doing a 2-year, $97 million contract, I feel like he's trying to stay in the NBA. So his son could come. I get it. You know, do you think Bronny James is going to be a Laker? Or do you feel like LeBron's going to go where Bronny James goes?
in the end, Bronny James, do I think he's got a shot to be a NBA player? I do. Do I think he's going to be an all-star? I highly doubt that. I think this contract was set up so that you've got LeBron for the next 2 years, and then I think the third year is an option. So if I had to guess, I'd say Bronny gets drafted maybe second round, and if LeBron James, if you believe what he said, he wants to play with his son, he'll probably play with him, I don't know, somewhere outside of LA.
I feel like, yeah, I agree because Bronny James is very talented, like his game. He's going to be up there in the ranks, you know what I mean? But here's the thing. I feel like LeBron's staying here for 2 years, and I feel like Lakers need to win a championship this season, Like, as behind me, as you can see on my wall, it's banners and rings, man. LeBron didn't come here for acting, like you say, undisputed, you know what I mean? So it's like, come on, man. Put respect on LeBron. Put some respect on LeBron's name, Skip Bayless.
I put plenty of – listen, he's been in there. He's in my top 10. I don't have him in my top 5.
You don't have him in your top 5, man. Like, why don't you have him in your top 5? Explain to the viewers on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
You've got Michael Jeffrey Jordan, decidedly number 1. I think number 2 and number 3, you can debate if it's Kareem. Some people have Magic Johnson. And then outside of that, I've got Tim Duncan ahead of LeBron James. I've got Kobe Bryant ahead of LeBron James. And I've even got Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal in the top, people have their opinion. But for me, man, I have top 5. I have Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Then you got Kareem and then Shaq. I don't know if that's blasphemous to you, man, but that's my opinion.
LeBron's up there.
Yeah,
but
LeBron's up there. But, man, like, what did you think about this year's NBA Finals, Boston and Golden State? How did you feel about this NBA Finals? Skip Bayless.
I thought, well, first of all, I was devastated when Miami came up short because they were my pick in the East Finals, and they were 1 3-pointer away by that guy, Jimmy Butler, from facing those Warriors. So that was very disappointing. In the actual NBA Finals, I thought the Celtics actually were the better team, but in the end, Jason Tatum, he just came up small. He just didn't get it done. And Jaylen Brown, I thought he was better than Tatum in the finals, but in the end, he was a turnover machine.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Turnover machine down the stretch, but as far as this year's playoffs and stuff, predict who's going to be in your finals this year.
This coming season.
Yes.
I don't know. If I had to make a pick right now out of the Western Conference, I'm going to take, assuming they're healthy, I'm going to take the other Los Angeles team, the Clippers.
Really?
That's what I'm taking out of the West. If Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are both healthy, I think they're coming out of the West.
But how many times have you said that, Skip? Year in and year out, you picked the Clippers.
Well, look.
What have they done, though? What have the Clippers done in recent years?
Well, they gave up in the bubble. That was probably a good chance. But if Kawhi Leonard's healthy, they're coming out of the West. And in the East is tricky because there's a lot of teams. I'm sure you just heard the news. We just found out KD and Kyrie are returning to Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
I think Brooklyn's going to get through the East.
Yeah, Brooklyn got Kyrie, KD back, Ben Simmons. That team's very talented. We'll see what they do, but I feel like Kevin Durant doesn't want to be there. I know he's under contract for 4 more years, but Brooklyn is probably putting their chips at the table. Let's try this again. If it doesn't work, they're probably going to ship KD out. And as far as Kyrie, he's probably going to be a Laker next season, in my personal opinion. Skip Bayless.
He could be, but in the end, I think Brooklyn, if they stay together this year, I do think they're the best team in the East. The East is tough, though. There's a lot of good teams. I think Boston's going to be back, and don't sleep on those Miami Heat either.
Miami Heat, man, Miami Heat's talented, man. Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, but I just feel like Milwaukee's probably going to take it in the East. It's gonna be Milwaukee and the Lakers in the NBA Finals.
I just don't see it. Milwaukee, I could see Milwaukee. I mean, if Milwaukee was healthy, if Middleton played, they probably would have beaten Boston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely, man. But give me your top 3 sleepers in the Western Conference.
Top 3 sleepers in the Western Conference. And by the way, I have to say this. It is now my turn. You know it and I know it. Is that your favorite phrase that I say?
Yes.
It's my turn now.
It's my turn now, man.
My top 3 sleepers in the West. You're talking about teams that people don't normally. What is it again? That teams that don't normally, you wouldn't think they're going to be good, but they're going to be good.
Yeah, like sleepers, like up and coming teams that you don't expect to be good, but surprise a lot of people.
In the end, I'm going to say a few teams that might surprise you. I'm going to go with one, the Los Angeles Clippers. I know you might say they're not a sleeper, but nobody has them winning the West. I think they're going to do it. My second sleeper team is, and I don't know if you really want to call them a sleeper, but the Denver Nuggets. Okay. You've got Jamal Murray back healthy. You've got the Joker. In the end, I think this team could win the West.
Denver, you think Denver could win the West? Why do you think that, Skip Bayless? That's blasphemous. Denver winning the West? Come on, Skip. Come on, Skip.
In the end, big baby, I think that Denver, with a healthy Jamal Murray, Joker, and Michael Porter Jr. coming back healthy. And they've got, what's that guy, Aaron Gordon, right?
Yeah, Aaron Gordon, yep.
In the end, that's a pretty good team.
Yeah.
They could get it done.
But they were interested in Kevin Durant at one point in the offseason, man. I feel like Denver Nuggets, if they would have got Kevin Durant, I feel like they could have been, Western Conference Finals against my Lakers. LeBron, I'm telling you, man, the Lakers are going to surprise a lot of people, and LeBron's going to prove you wrong, Skip Bayless. He's going to prove you wrong.
I just don't see that happening.
But we got some people that want to chime in too. What's up, Humble Sports TV? What's going on?
Yo, salute, man. What's going on, Big Baby Sports? What up, Skip? How's it going?
Hello, Humble Sports TV.
Do you have a question for Mr. Skip Bayless?
Oh yeah, man. I got a question for Skip, man. So Skip, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan myself, but what is this smoke you got between LeBron? Like why do you dislike the guy, man?
It's not that I dislike him personally. I get it. He's a good family man, good husband, good father, all those things. But in the end, if we're going to talk about the best player of all time, he's not even in the same universe as Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Jeffrey Jordan, 6-0 in the NBA Finals. LeBron James has lost 6 times.
I agree.
Come on, man. Like, what for you, Skip Bayless? What would for you? Are you still gonna talk about him when he retires, or once he's retired, you're gonna be like, I'm done talking about LeBron?
Well, we'll see. If Bronny James makes the league, I've got another James to talk about.
But I seen you talk about him about that dunk. You know, that dunk that he did. He talked about that with Shannon Sharp. You know what I mean? It's like, and Skate Bayless, I keep it real like I do on my show, man. You critique everything about LeBron, man. Everything. You know?
Well, look, if you're going to call yourself the best player on the planet and you can't even make the play-in tournament, I think that's pretty sad.
How is it sad? He didn't have help. He was injured. His team was injured. Come on now.
If you're going to be the best player on the planet, you don't need – how much help do you need?
We got questions for you. Skip, were you scared when Westbrook clapped back at you for calling him Westbrook?
Not at all. You know, I created that name, Russell Westbrook, and I've been saying it for 10 years. I wasn't scared at all. I want all the smoke, and Russell Westbrook is invited to debate me any day.
Yeah, real quick, man. Shout out to you. Bean is the best player. Happy birthday to Kobe, man. R.I.P. His legacy lives on, man. So Skip, tell us a story about Kobe Bryant. You know, that you enjoy.
Oh yeah, happy heavenly birthday to Kobe Bryant.
R.I.P. and his legacy lives on.
Kobe Bryant, I don't know what else to say about that guy. He just blew me away for so many years. I was at those finals in 2009 and 10, and he was a flat out winner, and I will always be grateful for that guy.
Me too, man. Kobe Bryant inspires me to keep pushing every day. As you can see, I got Kobe posters behind me, Skip, you know, on this podcast and journey that I'm on.
For you, of all the Lakers titles, which one was your favorite?
That's easy. 2010. We got revenge on Boston. You know, even though Boston beat us in 2008, I'm still pissed off about that until this day. You know, we got blown out, but we got 2 titles out of it, and that shot by Kobe to run our test. I feel like it's the best shot in Laker history.
That was a great final, and that Game 7 was pretty epic.
And speaking of Artest, what up, Daniel Artest? What's going on, bro?
What's going on? I had to come here, yo. Hey, Josh, man, listen, you the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I follow your videos every time, like when you chime in underneath business posts, you the man. I appreciate you, man.
In the end, Daniel, you're just that guy. You know it, and I know it. You are the most clutch Artest of all the other Artests.
Thank you very much.
It kind of looks like Ron Artest a little bit, man.
Wait a minute. It's my turn. My turn.
It's not just my turn.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
my turn.
Hey Skip, Skip. Can you give us a? I can't lose in these shoes.
I can't lose shoes. MJ forever.
Forever.
Yeah,
Rip.
This is elite. This is elite conversation right here. I'm more for it, man. All right, let me get a Laker question.
Man, we got Ron Artest and Skip Bayless in the building, man. Shout out to Big Baby Sports, bro.
Oh, okay. I could do meta. Yeah. So,
Yo, so Ron, so how was it like playing with Kobe, man? Like,
man, you know, it was great, man. You know, I had my, my cologne for men and women, the unisex. I think it was Lamar Odom, but it was already good. You know what I mean? Kobe was a great player to play with, man. You know, passed me the ball, Game 7. I shot it. Boom!
Hey, that was a great game, man.
But now it's meta, standard for Artest, no more world peace. I got the name back, took my wife's name and everything when I got remarried. And and now I'm living very humble.
Yeah, man, Josh, man. And also, too, got to ask, can you do this Chris Broussard impersonation?
Hey, look, facts over feelings, big baby. Come on, Wilds and Nick. Come on, KD. Kevin Durant. He's going to win another title in Brooklyn.
Oh.
Hey, look, say it like you mean it.
My sources.
Yeah.
My sources tell me that Kawhi, he's going to be healthy.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. And also, do Nick Wright.
Oh, you could do. Wait, nah, come on, man, not Nick Wright.
Oh man, not Nick Wrong.
Hold on, a minute, buddy. Hey, buddy, hold on, Brew. This idea that Patrick Mahomes is not the greatest athlete in the history of pro sports, and LeBron James is not the greatest player in the history of professional basketball is absolutely egregious. Hey, buddy, hold on a minute, Brew. Hold on, Brew.
Marv Albert, give us an impersonation of Marv Albert.
No, I got a perfect Marv Albert, and I always wanted because let me tell you what I want to know about Marv Albert. To be honest, and you got to do the impersonation of this one if you want to. I just want to know what Marv Albert's swag was like in the hotel room all them years ago, man. You know what I'm saying? During the scandal, like I want to know, how did he? Because it's Marv Albert, astute, nice gentleman, and everything. But I just want to know, what's his max skills like to the ladies for him to get to the point of where he was doing so. Let's set the mood real quick. It's 10 p.m. You know what I mean? We're in a nice hotel, probably Four Seasons, something like that. We got 3 chicks coming in, and Marv Albert just got horny. Go.
Hello there. It looks like I'd like to put the double team on you. Yes, it counts. And the foul put on the lovely looking young lady and a series of moves.
Oh snap! Me and my friends, I always put Marv Albert in the Dave Chappelle voice when that happens.
Yes, the game is tied.
Up.
Yeah, you're on point, man. Keep doing great things on that, man.
No, but for real, I just have to stop it here to say, yo, listen, your comedy is amazing. Like when you do Trump, when you your impersonation is dope. I see every time you do something. I know you get a lot of crazy comments, but I'm like the only one that be like, I really love this dude right here. You got the Mountain Dew, you know what I'm saying? Always with the Mountain Dew with you.
I know. It's funny because I started collecting dew, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it behind me for every video.
But you don't even drink them?
No.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Straight up prop.
Got a question. Do you have anything written on those papers?
All these papers. I mean, sometimes I fake write notes, like you know how Skip during he'll be writing. I'm looking at my notes here. LeBron James went 5 for 9 from the free throw line. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes I do.
Your king, your phony goat.
Oh man, that's
shout out to Angry Lakers Fan TV, man. What's going on?
Angry Lakers fan, man. That's a good channel.
Salute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big baby, man. I got a bone to pick with you, bro. I was trying to get in here last week to talk to Byron Scott.
Lost connection.
Yeah, we lost connection. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
You good?
I'm disappointed in you, Big Baby Sports, man. I was trying to get in here to talk to Byron Scott, man. That's a legend, man. But now it's all love, man. It's all good, bro.
On the next one, when I get Dwight on, I'll bring you on.
For sure. I gotta follow you on Twitter, bro.
Big Baby Jonathan. But yeah, man, Skip, can you hear us?
We had a stable Wi-Fi connection. I blame it on LeBron.
I don't know. Listen, man. Skip owes his man. Listen, LeBron ever go broke, spends all his money in the poor. Skip owes his man at least like 50,000.
Yeah, man. Hey, would you welcome LeBron on Undisputed, Skip?
He can come on anytime, but I think he's afraid.
Look, connection.
Yeah.
By the way, I'd like to come on Skip's show, either his podcast or Undisputed. That would be hilarious. I don't know if Skip would be down for it, but it would be one of the highest rated shows.
Yeah, most definitely, man. It'll be up there. You know, shout out to
I
any
think me
Lakers fans.
personally, I don't think Skip hates LeBron, man. I think he just be trolling LeBron.
I
Like
think it's just the money. It's a financial thing.
it's a
man.
money
I'm
thing.
saying?
Yeah.
Skip saw LeBron eating at a restaurant. I think Skip's gonna go up to him and say that.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's funny though. Like with me, like honestly, sometimes I think it gets out of hand. Like especially when he mentioned his son and stuff. I think like just wait a minute or whatever. But I understand. I'm just surprised LeBron ain't say nothing about it yet. Like that I don't know how he does it every day. I know me. I've been like There's a couple of reporters when they was talking about Ron that I kind of like back into a corner and Staples like, yo, listen. Watch what you call my brother, man. He's a nice guy. Don't do that on TV.
Man, what's going on with this Wi-Fi? Yeah.
There you go.
That's LeBron, man. LeBron tapping into Skip Bayless's internet, man. Wi-Fi.
Lee Wi-Fi. That's what we're gonna call it. Lee Wi-Fi.
Lee Wi-Fi.
You can't hear.
Can you hear us, Skip?
Look connection.
You can hear.
LeBron, why are you doing that to the Wi-Fi now?
Yo, Josh, you good?
LeBron James is messing with the signal.
So
Lee Wi-Fi.
Wait, I wanted to share a new sports impression I'm working on. Mad Dog Russo.
Oh man.
You ready for it?
Hey, go ahead. Yeah, Big Baby Sports. Go ahead.
Hey, Stevie, hold on. Come on, Stevie. You're talking about the long guy, Stevie. Kevin Durant, and John Morant. They were a disgrace. Jerry West would never have taken off this much time. Bob Cousy is a better player than Kevin Durant.
That's good though.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Like when do you know like when you actually nail it? Like, all right, cool. This is what I'm going to go with. Like, what brings you to that point? Like, when do you know?
I test things out sometimes, like on other platforms. Like, it's funny because like on Instagram, I've got a much smaller following compared to Twitter. So sometimes I use Instagram to like try stuff out just to see the feedback on there before I put it on Twitter.
Yeah,
but I kind of know too, though. Like I've just been doing it enough that I know if something's good. I mean, to get it precise, you got to work on it a lot. But
I think I got an okay Giannis.
Let's hear.
Okay. My name is this is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I want the ball. I go to get 50, and then I go get 50 winnings. Not 48, not 49, not 51. I just want 50 nuggets. And then, thank you to my brothers, Big Baby Sports and Humble Sports, and you, Mr. Bayless. You never talk bad about me. I appreciate you so much. Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I'm going. Bye-bye. A little bit of New York City cab driver in there too as well.
That's just impossibly great.
Thank you.
Have you thought about doing Stephen A. Smith Skip?
No, I can't do Skip. I wish I could do Skip, but I'm Shannon Sharp, but I can't, man. I wish I could.
That's blasphemy.
Skip is like he's just I'm not Skip. I mean Shannon Sharp is just like I live in South Carolina. I'm in the South. I got to get a little bit used to the verbiage down here and stuff too, so I can.
You live in South Carolina?
But he was like, "Oh, the restitution or whatever on the Hard Knocks or whatever." Like that's pretty much it. But
like, my people's from South Carolina, man. I live in North Carolina, but my people is in South Carolina.
What part of South Carolina are they in?
Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay. I'm in.
And I got some people in Charleston.
Yeah, I'm in Charleston right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm in a place called West Ashley.
We got Skip Bayless running away.
Yeah. Got some people in Monk's Corner.
Oh, you got the drip Bayless now. The chain
Drip Bayless.
Well, I've got this one. I've
MJ
also
forever.
I actually want to show you the one that my good friend Lil Wayne got me.
That's fresh, Skip.
Oh, the drip.
We gotta get.
It was my friend, my brother. We are brothers for life. Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
for lifers.
Definitely.
Hey, Skip, you got to show us the ones, man. I know you got the Jordan ones, man. I know you got them.
I do have a lot of Jordans, but right now Ernestine has them.
Oh my God, yo.
Hey, shout out to Ernestine, man.
Yeah, shout out to the
Shout-
wife, man.
Shout out to the
Shout
wife.
out to the
Shout out to
old
everybody
lady.
in the stream, man. From Daniel Ortiz, Humble Sports, Skip Bayless, and your Lakers fan,
Sure.
Wardale. Lakers over everything. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate you. Everybody tuning in, man.
Now, if we having a real like Lakers thing real quick, they got to get it together. This is how I feel about your Lakers. I'm gonna be honest, okay?
No, you can keep it. Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be honest.
I listen to your shows.
Nobody wants Russell. I just
I
think
know.
that y'all gonna have to stick it out. Y'all gonna have to really. It's honestly up to Russell to be like, all right, cool. I gotta buy into this.
Mhm.
Obviously, it's not going to go whatever it's going to go to. LeBron just got to be accepting of the fact that Russell. You can't get Kyrie Irving. Obviously, they all committed to Brooklyn. They might just ride it out. You know what I'm saying? Try to do the best they can with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Russell got to take a step back with his game. Honestly, become like a more of just like a facilitator, which he can facilitate and defend. He still has the athleticism, but I just think that get over trying to trade this man. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen because of this, the situation with his contract at hand. Maybe by the All-Star break. And how about just showcase him a little bit? Let him go off and do his thing and pad his stats a little bit and then possibly get him up out of there. But I tell you this, no trading the picks. It ain't worth it. That's all.
We'll see what happens on the Westbrook, man. We'll see what this team does at this point. Once
I say
KD
bring Bruce off the bench.
Once KD committed, once the breaking news happened with KD today, Kyrie staying. There's reports that were interested in Bogdanovich and Patrick Beverly. There's a bunch of speculation. Now we're interested in Donovan Mitchell supposedly, but that we ain't getting him. You know what I mean? But
Donovan Mitchell will only be good if the Wizards if y'all had the Wizards Westbrook, then y'all wanted to trade the Wizards version of Westbrook. Then y'all probably could have got something going, but it's over, man.
But I feel like
put up decent stats too.
I just think LeBron and Russ they don't really fit. I said that like last year before the trade even happened. There was rumors that he was coming to the Lakers through a trade, and I said I wasn't high on it, and I was right.
Let me tell you why, real quick. Let me tell you why. Because LeBron is two people in one when on the basketball court. He's 2 in 1. And then you got AD. The third star will always be relegated to the corner to stay out the way. That's what happens. It happened with Kevin Love. It happened with Chris Bosh. LeBron, it just got to be him and a second star.
Exactly. I agree, Daniel. I agree, bro.
Because the third star is not going to sacrifice his game like that. Bosh is the only one that did it. Think about Kevin Love did too. But Bosh and Kevin Love did it. But you see Westbrook is struggling with it. He's fighting it. But yeah, go ahead, Skip. I'm sorry. My bad.
Skip.
Hold on. You don't think Miles Turner would be a good fit?
I mean, he'll be a great fit, but listen, like I said, y'all don't want to give up the picks, so you're not going to give up the picks.
Well, yeah, it's unfortunate. Skip, what do you have to say about this, man?
I was just saying I got to get going because I got to get ready for Undisputed tomorrow. I'm going to be up in a few hours.
All right, man. Thank you, Josh Rosen, a.k.a. Skip Bayless, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Nice to meet you, man, for real.
Salute to all of you, especially that guy, the phony Big Baby.
All right, man. Peace out.
All right, having me, guys.
Yo, big.